what's good? It's the King So Rich, fresh out New York. I'm right here building with ENY Schemes. And it's crazy because we was chopping it up earlier off camera. And we were just talking about some of the injustices that transpire behind the wall, dealing with those people, dealing with them officers. When you 10 hours away, your family don't know what's going on with you. You can't get in touch with your family, but you up there, right? Like, some of our brothers died behind those walls dealing with them officers, right? So I remember you was telling me that you were in Clinton at the time during the escape with David Sweat and all of them. So, like, what was, like, talk to us about, like, the atmosphere of the jail after that. What was that like for you being in there?
The atmosphere of the jail was real. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Them crackers started violating us. Like, it was different. Like, the food, they had us locked down for a little minute, too. Our family ain't know what was going on. I was double bunked at that time. My man Mills from Linden, you heard?
Mm-hmm.
So we was in the bed with each other, and for 14 days, no shower, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, no phone calls, no nothing. Like, they was violating us. The food wasn't coming on time. They was giving us bag food, bread, cheese, bologna, some Ragged Island shit like when you go to court. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they was mad that the feds ran down on them because these dudes escaped the jail. And them crackers started violating us, man. Like, word, they started killing dudes and all that, man. And then they was holding a lot of our mail. We couldn't even get our mail. Like, you had non-profit organizations like from Harlem and stuff like that. They was writing, and they was like, yo, we know y'all can't write us back, but at least take this number and send it to your people so your peoples could write us. That's how real it was. Because them crackers up there, it's a 3,000 population. Most of that is inmates.
Mm-hmm.
So think about that. That's that Hills Have Eyes shit up there. They violating us. Like, they really hiding us from our family. And if you know about Clinton Correctional Facility, a lot of inmates done killed a lot of black people, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Only thing you can do in that jail is get out.
Nah, absolutely, man. And let me clear it up. Like, Clinton Correctional Facility, 2 individuals escaped. They escaped from the Max Penitentiary in New York State.
They was smart.
They was smart.
They was smart but dumb at the same time, but they was smart.
One of the individuals ended up dying, ended up getting killed. He was on the run. Police ended up killing him. Another individual got caught. He's still incarcerated right now. So this is what we talking about, the aftermath, right? Like, how they treating the people after all of this transpired. Like you said, the feds came in. So what was it like when the feds came into the jail? Like,
Albany runs the state, you know what I'm saying? So Albany didn't come until later on.
Mm-hmm.
We had Governor Cuomo out there. Governor Cuomo wasn't doing shit for us. He was just in front of the jail doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in front of the jail. We was in front of the jail doing shit. You ain't care about the inmates. You ain't care about me not speaking to my daughter. You ain't care about my family couldn't come see us. We ain't have no visits. Governor Cuomo was sitting in front of the jail doing nothing. And when COVID hit, that shit was real.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't get masks until like fucking 5 months later. How the fuck you gonna wait to give us masks? Jay-Z and them niggas looked out for the Ragged Island. We ain't get nothing. And 5 months later, they give us the, what's them surgeon masks, the blue joints.
Absolutely.
You supposed to use that one day and throw it away. We had that for 2 weeks until they bring us some new ones. You can't have that mask and throw it in the laundry, man. It's cotton on there. That shit gonna pull and all that. They was treating us dirty. Dudes is dying in the jail. If you look it up, Sing Sing had the most deaths with COVID. Officers was coming in coughing and shit. You not doing nothing for us. You know what I'm saying? You had our family outside. They had posters up. COVID was real for us. Going to Cuomo ain't care about us. He had a female on there on CNN asking him one time, like, how is jail supposed to social distance? How was we supposed to social distance in jail? Let me know when we got to stand in line to go to the yard. You know what I'm saying? Even to right now, it's still going on because COVID's still around. They don't do nothing for jail at all. They don't care about us, man. They was doing real bozo duck shit. Word, we supposed to social distance. You gotta hold the sink with one hand, and then you gotta hold it because if you let this button go, that water go off, and the water's only cold. If you ain't got no money in your account, you ain't getting no hot pot. You know what I'm saying? So it's so real that you got us holding this button right here, and we gotta wash our hands. Wasn't no hand sanitizer given out. You had to buy hand sanitizer. How the fuck you gotta buy hand sanitizer and COVID going on? That ain't make no sense. You got officers coming in with hand sanitizer. You can't even ask the officer, let me get some. You know what I'm saying? They gonna look at you like you crazy, but they bringing it in. We sitting in the cell, we been in the cell for years. How the fuck we bringing COVID in? Y'all coming in coughing. Talking about I gotta get my check. They ain't make no sense. Governor Cuomo ain't make no sense. They care about him being out of office, I don't.
No, absolutely, man. I was in Fishkill when COVID hit. 6 people died in like the first 90 days. Dead. And the crazy thing about it is they had their funeral and they got buried right outside the jail. But nobody contacted their family, or either they didn't have no family or their family wasn't contacted. And these brothers had to be buried in a off prison grave site by themselves, without their family members and all that. So I could attest to that, like hand sanitizer. It's funny that you mentioned officers bringing in hand sanitizer, because you know, like in the prisons, we prisoners are the ones that make the hand sanitizer for the state.
For the state.
And we making it, and they still don't want to give us hand sanitizer.
But that's in certain jails, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
You already know that in certain jails. You got certain jails that they got the places where you can work. They make licenses and all bunch of shit like that.
Absolutely.
But if you ain't in that jail where they making that, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't getting hand sanitizer in Sing Sing.
No, absolutely. No, I agree with you. My point is that it's crazy how other prisoners making it, and we as imprisoned individuals still can't use it.
Yeah.
Still can't get some.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like that's crazy. That's an atrocity, but that's why we got these platforms right here to speak about certain injustices. Because like you said, COVID's still going on. There's still individuals behind the wall right now.
They're suffering right now.
That's not getting the proper service.
My man died. You know what I'm saying? R.P. the Styles, the hunter. Or my man died in his cell. He already had his health problems, you know what I'm saying? So it boosted more. But they send you to the outside hospital and send you right back. Like, the hospitals inside the jail is fucked up, and the COs is fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? As you had dudes screaming for medical emergency, and then they send you to the hospital, they send you right back. What they was getting out? Ibuprofen. Yeah,
That's
like
it. That's a fact.
they send niggas
Well
back.
known.
Like, come on, so that's their favorite shit. They say they give you that, you going back to your cell. I done seen niggas die in their cell, man. I can't do nothing because they limited my phone calls. Or they just made JPay and all that. JPay just made that. Like, y'all had that on the West Coast. Y'all had that in certain places. Y'all wait for the state. We came with talk to our people on the JPay, what's that? On the kiosk. Other states can do that. They not trying to let New York do that. Why you don't let New York talk to their family on the kiosk? Like video conference. Y'all limited the visits. So you should be able to do that. But y'all able to put cameras on the visit floor and all that. Y'all ducks.
No,
niggas is ducks.
No, absolutely, man. So let me ask you, like, being somebody that been behind the wall and now you free, what are some things that you think should be implemented behind the wall to make things better and fairer and more humane for the people?
Listen, this the real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Family need to go visit their family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got people that's up there that ain't get visits in years. All right, if they did some fucked up shit, if you just keeping in contact with them on the phone, that's all you can do. Try to do something behind the walls to write shit up. If you hear him complain about something, write that shit up, man. Or, like, because niggas is dying. Behind the walls, behind these crackers. You know what I'm saying? Governor Cuomo ain't doing shit. I ain't even gonna mention his name no more because he ain't even here. But, you know, the next person ain't gonna do shit either. Because it was dudes before them, there's gonna be dudes after them. They not doing shit. Word, dudes behind the walls need help on some G shit. Go help them. Get in contact with your family members. There's females that's marching. There's people on the gram. There's people that's on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? They supporting behind the wall, but you need more people. You know what I'm saying? You got females out there doing everything. It shouldn't be females. It should be us.
Man.
Word. Because we come home, we forget. And niggas is down behind the walls, and I was just behind there. I was beefing with some officers. But I realized that they got on blue, and I'm beefing with officers. But they like that. They want you to do that so they can kill you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to level up. Realizing that you gonna win regardless, man. Once you put them handcuffs on my wrist, I can't do nothing. It's over for me. And they like that. Some people that's officers, they be out here and they lie to them. I ran into some officers while I was home. They'd be lying to their family like, yeah, we let them do, we let them get this, they let them get this and all that. Man, they will have you die in that cell if you sick. I caught COVID. That's how it really was. I could have died in my cell. They did not help me. And I still got the text messages to my brother, my moms, and all, man. That's how it really was. I almost died in my cell because of them niggas. They are not helping. So the family got to reach out to the family. Even if you working every day or whatever. Right, Albany. Complain.
Absolutely, man. Like, I want to touch on something you said because really what you're speaking of is psychological warfare. What you said, like, yeah, you was beefing with the police, and yeah, you can smash the police out. You might smash 2, 3, 4, 5 of them out, right? In the instant. But what's the consequences to that? What's going to happen after that?
Extra time.
Extra time.
But they know that.
Come on, talk to me.
When they know that, that boosts that S on their chest. You know what I'm saying? That S on their chest, they get real superpowers. So now you gotta level up. Is how you gonna run straight towards them, or you gonna go around them and go to commissary? You know what I'm saying? And you know that. You got people that feel like they ain't nobody in the streets. They come in there to get, they can do whatever. Those are the officers that we trying to complain about, man. We trying to complain about them crackers. Not everybody's a cracker. We got good white people. You know what I'm saying? Good white people. You got some rednecks behind them walls. Them hills have odd niggas, man. Word. I'm telling you, they killing.
Absolutely, man. Listen, check on your people. If you got individuals that's locked up, check on them. Write them a letter. Put the phone on. Make sure that they all right. Like the brother just gave us this insight. It's them people behind the wall that don't give a fuck about your peoples that's in prison. And they oppressing them, they starving them, they beating them, they killing them, right? They tampering with your letters, they tampering with our letters, and we as a people need to stick together, and we need to show that unity, and we need to show that you can't do anything to my brother or my sister that's behind the wall.
Oh yeah, the females
and get away with it.
The females too.
Shout out to the women.
Shout out to the women. I know some females that's locked up, some real rights. Word. Like literally, they need help too. They going through shit. Females is definitely in jail and they need help. And it should be a lot of men going up there to visit them too. Word. I know some females say you see no dudes on the visit floor. Come on, man, that's duck shit. Word. You got some riders. Word. Most of my songs is talk about the riders. Shout out to the females. You know what I'm saying? Go visit them.
No, absolutely, man. Listen, fresh out, so rich. We in the building. Got NY Schemes here talking some real talk, real inspiration, real words.